Well, almost every single week, believe it or not now, I've actually been coming on here and talking about something in reference to college football, especially since Colorado has acquired Deion Sanders as their head football coach. And I might add, he's doing a real good job. Well, I tell you, you know what's amazing to me? So I sit there and I looked at the pregame show or festivals from the Oregon coach. Now, mind you, everybody around here and everybody who listened to me, I already have told you that they're doing pretty good. But when they play Oregon and USC, it's going to be a totally different story. They're going to be 3-2. And that's not trying to knock at the success of Colorado and Deion Sanders by any means at all. It's not. I actually think they're doing pretty good because right now they're 2 wins above the wins that they got last year. But you know, I'll tell you what's arrogant about all this is that the Oregon football coach, an already established program, and they have been winning for a long time, and he's doing a good job up there at Oregon. But he knew that he had the better team. It's always when you say you're not for clicks, but then you on the news media, you're getting clicks. And this is not Hollywood. We're going to win this on the grass. Look, when you know you have the superior team, people talk with all the confidence and all the chutzpah in the world they do. But you know what? There's a law called sowing and reaping. Whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reapeth. And let me say this. Right now, Oregon has the better team. But the one thing that Oregon football coach don't have that Deion has is that he's not a 2-time Super Bowl champion. Not only is he not a 2-time Super Bowl champion, he's not in the NFL Hall of Fame. What does that got to do? What does that have to bear in it? And not only that, he doesn't have the clout, the notoriety that Deion Sanders does. I already told y'all it's going to give him about 3 years to build a program up because ever since they started this transfer portal thing, that's a game changer. Because you know what's happening now? Y'all notice Alabama's losing on a regular every year now. But watch this. You know the reason why, right? See, Oregon football coach don't have the clout. He don't have the influence that Deion Sanders does. And you're going to watch. See, and what he was doing was making a recruitment video before that game. He already knew the whole world. I already knew he was going to win. I knew he was going to win. But to set up and be arrogant like that and be vindictive when Deion has done nothing. Listen to me. He has done nothing but lift you up and talk positive about your football program. He did. He did. And every time you came out after him, Deion took the high road. But whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reapeth. Deion Sanders, because of his name, because of his reputation, because of him arguably being the best cornerback in the history of the NFL. Not only was he a damn good football player, but he's a damn good Major League Baseball player as well, and basketball player. Whoo! Now, I'm saying all that because of this. That transfer portal has opened up a can of worms. There are guys that are now 5-star recruits that's going to be coming to Colorado from the SEC. And a lot of people out there on the West Coast, they're going to realize that Deion Sanders, not only does he get the attention of news media, but he's get the attention of NFL scouts. A lot of young men from that program is going to start going to the NFL. But you know just as well as I do, he's got to do something about that offense and defensive line. It is pathetic. It is utterly pathetic. I said that from the first game. It is utterly pathetic. It's crazy. That dang line, I told y'all, come on. Let me let this loud truck go by. But that offensive and defensive line is pathetic. You can't win in the Pac-12. You damn sure ain't going to win in playing against the SEC with a line like that. You have got to have a Georgia Bulldog, a Florida Gator, a Tennessee Volunteer. You got to have an LSU type of line. You do. And if you're going out there on the East Coast, you better have a line like Florida State and Clemson. You got to have some dogs out there, man, if you're going to play with that type of competition. So the Florida football coach has already built up a program. Deion comes in his first year, and he's already made a positive change in the program. But the problem is that people don't like the way he's presenting himself. And you know what a lot of you don't get? That's really messing with a lot of y'all anti-Messiah people, and that's what's really getting y'all goat out there, is that Deion Sanders is a faith-based coach. Now, he's not going what the world will call overboard like Tim Tebow and wearing Jesus on his sleeve, which, hey, that's what I would do. That's what I did when I was a paratrooper. Man, the day I got born again, all my so-called colleagues and friends and buddies and pals, they all disowned me, disassociated with me. They quit. They dropped the ball. They left me like a Kabir Bajabil Millia's wife left him and divorced him and spoke all type of evil against him and lied on him. They did me the same way. Same way. Sure did. And still to this day, I don't know, I haven't even heard high nor hair. See, when you come to the real Jesus, and I need to talk to a lot of y'all about that too, because a lot of y'all playing religion. They ain't the real Jesus. Now, don't get me wrong. See, on Sabbath, I'm not watching college football. I wait till first day morning, Sunday morning, then I watch the highlights. Because on Sabbath, I'm actually keeping the commandments, the fourth commandment. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. So in that particular instance, all of college football is in transgression to the laws of the Most High Yah. Makes no difference you like it or not. But from Friday night sundown till Saturday night sundown, that's the 7-day Sabbath, holy, set apart to the Most High Yah, our Elohim. And Yahshua, Jesus the Christ, that was his custom according to Luke 4:16. He went to the synagogue on the Sabbath day. So if I was all of college football, I would change college football. That's what I would personally do, but it ain't going to happen because people love this world. And so do a lot of people who claim to be faith-based. Nowadays, people ain't calling themselves Christians because you know just as well as I do that to say you're a Christian, you are a pagan and you're satanic because there's nothing about Christianity that is true. If you don't believe me, go read your Bible. Go read it. Christmas, Easter, and Sunday. Strike one, strike two, and strike three. You already out. But nevertheless, going back to the football, give it 2 or 3 years. We're going to see how this Oregon coach is dancing when Deion Sanders gets finished filling up Colorado with a bunch of 5- and 4-star recruits. Ooh, it's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. Nick Saban already mad. He already mad at this transfer portal because he can't get all the 4- and 5-star recruits no more and dominate and keep winning championship after championship after championship after championship. I know one thing, you melanated people, you learn something about the people in Alabama, don't you? If they talk about the Texas brothers like that, what do you think they do with you?